Welcome everyone back to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we'll be looking at the 2003 Nissan Fairlady 350Z. This car is very special to me as I once owned a 2008 Nissan 350Z. That car sported the VQ35HR with the dual intakes. Just a very fun car. That was my very first sports car, but I was very excited to put this tune together for you guys. I was also very excited about the results we were able to get out of this thing. But just take a look at these lines. I love the way this little hatchback rolls down the street. I love the way it performs. Before we get into everything though, I would like you guys to please like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of these videos as we put these things out. I'm trying to help you guys be better tuners and enjoy this game of Forza. All right, let's go ahead and get into the conversions. We went with the 3-liter i6 turbo. That is the 2J engine. We put that in there because that thing screamed, and we left it rear wheel drive. All right, getting into the engine upgrades, the fuel system, we went race. Ignition, we went race. Valves, we went race. And our engine displacement, we went with the race engine block, and we also went with the upgraded race single turbo. All right, for the brakes, we went with race brakes. We went with the race suspension, front anti-roll bars race, rear anti-roll bars race. We did nothing with the chassis reinforcement, and the weight reduction went full weight reduction on this car, make it as light as possible. On the clutch, we went with the race clutch, a race transmission, and we also went with the race differential. All right, moving over to the tires. Of course, this is a drag build, so we went with the drag tires. The front tire width, we left it alone as stock, and we put two 85s in the rear so we can put that power down. I really wish we could have got 335s or 315s, something more wider, but that's just what they gave us, so we can put more power down. But you know, that's just what they gave us. All right, going over to the wheels. Okay, so we end up choosing these, the HRE P107s. I thought they looked pretty decent for this car. You can put the lighter wheels, the lightest wheels you want. All right, for the front wheels, we went 19s in the front and 19s in the rear to keep the car even. With the rear track width, we spread it out so we can get better traction and handling, and we also did the same for the front. All right, going over to the aero, we did nothing. Going over to the wing, we blanked it out. The stock one looked pretty good, but I just blanked it out to give it that cleaner look. I thought this was more appropriate for this particular build that we're doing. All right, going over to the bumper, we left that stock. Here's the Nismo bumper. It's pretty cool if you use the Nismo kit in the front, but we chose not to do so. And we also went with the Nismo skirts though. I liked the way it looked, and it helped us out a little bit with the top speed, and I just thought I liked the look. All right, so for the front tires, we went 31.5 in the front and 15 in the rear so we can get that power down. 220 gears. And for the first gear, we went 402. We were able to get it up to 402 to keep it from spinning so much. 260 for the second gear. 190 for the third gear. 135 for the fourth gear. 1 for the fifth gear. And for that last and final sixth gear, we went 0.80, and that helped us out with our top speed. The alignment, we did nothing. The anti-roll bars, we went 30 in the front and 65 in the rear. And for the front springs, we went soft at 284 in the front and 19.9 all the way hard in the rear for the springs. Ride height, we went 4.7 in the front and 4.6 in the rear. Tried to keep the car as low as possible. Dampening is all the way soft in the front with the rebound stiffness, and 20 for the rear for the rebound stiffness, all the way hard in the rear. All the way hard bump stiffness in the front with 20, and in the rear we went 2.5 for the bump stiffness. We did nothing with the aero, nothing with the brake, and nothing with the differential. All right, so let's show you what this thing can do on the track. But before we do that, here's the share code. We already heated the tires, but look at this thing stroll down there, spin just a little bit, but you can work on that first gear to keep it from spinning with the track temperatures. But look at that, over 206. All right, so we heated the tires up again. Let's see if we can get a little bit better. We're gonna get this thing down the track. Yes, but you gotta get those tires heated for this car because it's already so light. We did the full weight reduction, but look at how it goes through the gears. This thing strolls down the track. Again, 206.73, so it's pretty consistent. But here's how it sounds inside and kind of a launch. Just take in those sounds. It sounds really good with that 2J in this car. And it gets up and down the track. It's really good for drag racing. You know, so let's go ahead with the 1/4 mile. I was going to say it's good with the 1/4 mile as well. So we got a good launch here. A little bit of chirp, but we get that thing down the track. Let's see what we can get out of it. And it's strolling, 177.56. So let's see if we can do a better job with the tires heated up. Launch, it leaves pretty good, just small chirp, but it handles it. And let's see if we can get a little bit better. All right, 178. So we got faster that time. Heat the tires up. This is how it looks when you leave. And we had a random guy that wanted to race us. It sounded like he had a 2J engine. So let's see what we can do with this Audi. Looks like we got a pretty good launch. And look, we're pulling on him. We're leaving him. I think we left a little bit early. He had a slow start, but we still left him. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the Fairlady 350Z. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.